Hello guys, this is Bull back with another Fortnite video, and I've got something very special for you guys to talk about. So basically, if you guys didn't know, every time a brand new emote comes out, Fortnite Twitter tweets out, a highlight of it. And this week's a little emote is a little bit special. So if you have a look at this video right here, I'm going to let you guys see if you guys notice anything strange straight away. I'm going to pause it here. If you guys have not noticed anything strange whatsoever, basically if you guys have a look in the background, the Viking lair and the super villain base has gone, and there is also something very strange over to the right hand side, which almost points out to some sort of castle. It's also very similar to the castle paint that we can put around the map with our emotes, and this is extremely strange. So I'm wondering if this is hinting at possible map changes. So we're just gonna have to look into this a little bit further and see if there's anything in the game files, but this is really cool. As you guys know, they do change up locations quite a bit. They do change unpopular locations in the game quite a lot, and they'll have statistics regarding where people land in the map, and you'll probably find that not many people are actually landing at the Viking base, and I don't think much people land at the supervillain base whatsoever. So it would make sense to remove them or replace them. But if you guys see there where the castle is, that is very strange, and this could mean a change. I'm not exactly sure where that is in the map. I presume that is over by Tilty Towers, so that is going to be a real mix up to see what happens with that. But this is just really cool now, because as you guys know, the rifts can really change any part of the map at any point in the game. So anything is subject to change in this game, and I'm really interested to see what happens, because as you guys know, we do have a lot of different time periods now in the game due to the rifts, and anything could be. A medieval time period would be just easily viable. We still don't know what the cube exact, the purpose of the cube is, but I've got a video coming up explaining who I think's involved with the cube, and it's going to be quite a good video for you guys to watch. That'll probably be out either tonight or tomorrow, so look out for that video as well. Remember to stay subscribed to the channel for everything storyline related and Fortnite content. But yeah, so we've got the castle that's coming up. This could hint at a sort of castle medieval themed for next season. We really honestly don't know. There's not been any leaks whatsoever involving any sort of time period for the Fortnite Season 6. We did have leaks at this point last season regarding this season. So we're just going to have to wait and see exactly what happens. I think Fortnite are really cracking down on what leaks get out in the community, and it makes a lot of sense because it does sort of spoil it in a way, but we can't help ourselves. We just really want to find out what happens. So yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see what the Season 6 has in store for us, because there's actually only a couple of weeks left, and this cube obviously marks the the start of the end of this season, and I think it's probably going to end up at Loot Lake. I feel like it needs a sort of revamp. It needs to be changed up. There's a lot of people saying that, and at least I hope this. If you guys didn't know, sorry guys, if you guys didn't know, there is at the top of the Viking base there's snow and there's ice, and they could actually use the same textures for the Loot Lake, because they have them in the game, and I feel like if the Loot Lake was iced over, that would be extremely interesting. It means that people would actually start running across it instead of having to go round Loot Lake. Most people have to go round it, and it's extremely annoying, and I feel like that would really help the game flow a lot better. But yes, that is extremely interesting as well. But we're just going to have to wait and see exactly what happens within the Fortnite Season 5 ending, because there was a lot of people saying that the secret bunker is going to get involved as well, and to be honest, there's nothing really happened with the secret bunker since the start of Season 4. That is when it was added into the game, and I feel like we seriously need something to to give us any sort of clues on what's going to happen. The cube is the only thing we've got. We've got a lot of symbols on the cube, and I feel like the symbols are resembling to sort of Mayan era, because the brand new tomato head is, I presume, is from the Mayan times, so it's going to be really interesting to see how that turns out. Obviously the road trip skin, they jumped through, the road trip skin jumped through, and yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with the road trip skin as well, because that's going to be really, really interesting, because I feel like there is a week 8 loading screen, if you guys didn't know that, and last season we only had 7 secret loading screens, and now there seems to going to be 10 this season, presuming that we get another 2, which will fully round up the storyline. The only thing I can really I think would be super cool is if the road, the drift skin that came at the very start of the season. What was if the road trip people find the cube and then manage to use the cube to send the drift skin back? That would be really interesting as well, because that would be a really cool concept, and we're just going to have to see what happens there, because I feel like the little road trip is definitely not over yet, because they're still in this road trip, and we're just going to have to wait and see where they end up at the end of this, because it's going to be super interesting to see. Regarding to the cube again, there is coordinates that will end at a lake, if you guys didn't know that. There's a little sheet telling you exactly the coordinates that this thing will move, and the final destination is just codenamed lake. So whether this is Loot Lake, we presume it is, but we anything could happen in theory. A brand new lake could come up in the next couple of weeks, and that would really change the game up a lot. So yeah, please don't, if anyone tells you where the cube is going to end, please don't believe them, because they really honestly don't know. Just come to this channel, or just have a look around and do your own research, because I'll be covering every single thing on the channel regarding the cube and regarding the Fortnite Season 5 storyline, and you guys can know you guys know exactly what's happening. You guys know you can come back here anytime, and I'll be trying to explain everything to you guys as well. But yeah, you just really need to I'm just so excited, because this, going back to the original point of this video, was the castle. With a medieval theme, we could have a lot of medieval skins as well, because that would obviously be that point, and there's a lot of skins you can make within the medieval era. You can make so many cool skins regarding that. I know we have a couple of knights already, but there's more things than that back then. You could have you could really do anything, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Castles are quite a big era, so it's going to be really interesting to see exactly what happens. But regarding to the cube video, I'll give you guys a little hint. I'm just going to be looking at all the different skins within the game, because if you guys didn't know, the skins for this game, they actually, the Fortnite skins actually live within the Fortnite universe. For example, the Knight's skin was way back, and for example the merman skin, they came within different time periods. Like all the space skins, they came for the season 3. That was because it was space themed, and there was rockets involved and stuff like that. We had the superhero ones, that was for the blockbuster film, so they all made sense. And obviously we had like the Leviathan skin, which was made sense for the film. And if you have a look at the skins now, it's going to be really interesting, because I feel like the skins now are almost hinting at what the cube's going to be doing, especially with the brand new Galaxy skin coming out. And yeah, that's going to be really good to see exactly what happens there. But anyway guys, I'm going to round the video up here. Please leave a like, subscribe for more Fortnite videos like this. Come back to the channel if you guys want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.